Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It is Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 605, 39 degrees. I'll give you a forecast and a very important traffic update coming up here in a couple minutes. And, the show, very stacked today. Every 15 minutes or so, you get either exclusive elite experiences, concert tickets, world premiere music. So let's just lay it out. It's pretty tough. And we got an early check-in from Dave and Addison. Thanks for texting in, Dave and Addison, this morning. Appreciate being the first one in. And kind of wants to know what's going on today. Just what's up? You know, what's going on? Lay it out. Okay, so in 5 minutes, we will give you a chance to get to Welcome to Rockville, which features the Foo Fighters, My Chemical Romance, Guns N' Roses, and more. Turnstile, Rise Against. It's a loaded, stacked festival. VIP, you will be there. That's just in 5 minutes, just a chance at that right away.
Cool, like it.
We could stop there and we'd be good. We'd be better.
Yeah,
We'd be
that's
better.
an awesome prize. Some stations don't give anything that good away.
Not even close.
Right.
We could do that and then play music the rest of the morning and just go home. We could do that. It'd be fine.
Ooh.
No.
Maybe we should talk about this more.
We're not doing that. We're not. Coming up, we'll have Daniel Sloss tickets. Very, very funny comedian. At 6:40, we'll give away those tickets for his show at the Auditorium. 7:10, Clash with Kenzie. Beat Kenzie in trivia. Get Black Keys tickets for the Salt Shed. As we talked about that being an outdoor show, July 16th at the outdoor grounds of the Salt Shed.
Woohoo! Just the thought of the warmth, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean, do that woo again. It didn't sound convincing.
Woo! I like it.
More convincing case on the second one? Or?
The second one was better.
Yeah.
I thought it was exciting. Wow. Neither of you wooed.
No. I just want your woo to really exude warmth. Mm-hmm. A July woo.
A July woo.
You're giving us a February woo. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Oh, well, I'm in February.
Well,
it's
that's
hard.
the problem.
I'm doing my best to channel it.
So, after that, things get interesting because coming up at 8 o'clock, we have world premiere music, and this is huge. World premiere music at 8 o'clock. We can't say what it is. That's the issue. We can't say what it is. We will have some other special goodies with that world premiere music.
Can I do rhymes with?
No.
Schmishmortion.
But we can say that we're going to have tickets to their show instead of saying goodies, because I don't know what that implies.
Well, I wasn't sure if we were allowed to even say that.
No, we're going to give away tickets to the band that we're going to world premiere music for also.
Yeah, big world premiere at 8 o'clock.
Not
Oh,
goodies.
so it's a band, you say?
Mm-hmm.
that we're doing world premiere music for?
Yeah. Okay,
Nope.
first clue.
Yeah. So dig on that one, Kenzie. You were off the emails again, as usual,
I know.
because you'd let it leak.
I would have said it already.
Yeah, I would have said it'd be done. I don't understand why the mystery, like when you are a band in this situation, I don't understand why you don't just lay it out. But they want the mystery to build till 8 o'clock. And I'd like to just say it right now. I really would. I'd love to tell you.
Because we wouldn't play the song. We would just say the band if we were allowed to.
Yeah.
The band. What happened was last week I got an email that was like, hey, just so you know, so-and-so might have new stuff next week. If they do, you'll have tickets. And then Wednesday came by of this week, as in yesterday. And I was like, hey, so I guess they're not announcing that thing this week? And then as soon as I said that, like an hour later, they're like, hey, so they're announcing that thing this week.
Yeah.
Did telling that story make you stressed at all that you'd accidentally say anything?
No.
Okay.
I have self-control.
No, yeah. My husband did that once at our gender reveal where he kept talking about the baby's room, and then eventually he said, so I was telling Tristan his new brother, and I'm like, oh my God. And it was before we did the gender reveal. It ruined the whole thing. I'm like, well, here's the balloons, guys.
Yep. So we have the confetti cannons loaded for 8 o'clock for the gender reveal of the new music that's coming out and tickets
Is
to
it
that
a
band.
boy band or a girl band?
We're going to be gendering this music.
8 o'clock, that happens. You might be thinking like, well, 8 o'clock, Ticket Blitz Thursday always happens. And
That's
you're
what
right.
I was thinking, yes.
Yeah, everybody, thinking that's what's this going to do to it? Oh, it's still going to happen. Don't worry about it. We'll do the music, the world premiere music, and the tickets to that show of that artist at 8.
Woo, be careful, huh?
Yeah. Then we got the Universal Orlando Resort trip we've been giving away at 8:10 every day.
It's amazing.
So we'll officially start Ticket Blitz Thursday at 8:20. A little bit late, but it doesn't matter. You still text.
Sorry you have to wait because of the 2 other giveaways right before, huh?
I mean, it's pretty massive. There's a 20 minutes there that maybe radio history, get us in the Hall of Fame. Right there. That's what we're doing there. So Jimmy Eat World is Ticket Blitz Thursday. 25 years of Bleed American. Q101 presents that at Northerly Island. And that will go on the whole day. 8 o'clock we launch it, or 8:20. Then at 9. And then Lauren will have it at 10. And Brian Phillips all day. Jimmy Eat World for that fantastic show. With Sunny Day Real Estate also attached to that show.
And the Get Up Kids. And, of course, at 9 o'clock, we'll have Rufus Do Soul tickets. I mentioned that before you could because now I'm curious if your Hall of Fame resume reel is just going to be giving away tickets for 20 minutes.
I'm fine with it. I mean,
there's nothing else you would want to submit. There's nothing from this show that you're more proud of than. And hey, God bless them. Love them for Ticket Blitz Thursday. But your clip is going to be reading a keyword for Jimmy Eat World.
That's probably about it.
There's nothing else you would want to put in there?
Well, it's not about me. It's what they want from me. And they probably the Hall of Famers, want me.
It's what they like the most.
Yeah.
What they like the most.
They love keywords. They love them to death. Yeah.
You think they'd spell some of them, right?
Yeah. That's how I'm getting in the Hall of Fame. Rufus Du Sol tickets at Wrigley Field, which are, by the way, super hot item.
A bit of a hot commodity this week.
Hall of Famers, are you listening? The people that make those decisions? We got a Hall of Fame show for you today with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. I think we all think more and more. We've talked on the show about how valuable time is, and James Vanderbeek's very tragic passing last week, but his last message, one of his last messages was about time being the most valuable thing in your life, and we've certainly come to realize that more and more. Money's awesome, but time, you can't get back. You can't buy time. And that leads to today's fact that you could save 2 full days a year. Think about that. A lot of people complain, I don't get enough vacation days, I don't get enough mental health days, time off. You could save 2 full days a year if you just stop doing this. And I will preface it by saying, I don't think Kenzie and Case would have a hard time stopping this. I would have almost impossible to stop this.
Okay, so I may be reading this wrong. I may be interpreting this wrong. 2 full days a year, like you would gain to
in time.
I was also confused by
in
this.
time, or like you would live longer if you did it, like a health thing.
No, you will just gain 2 days a year in time of the year.
I went
time.
health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's hard for you and it's not hard for Case and I'm gonna say if you didn't nap, you may gain like weeks of your life back.
I probably nap more than 2 days a year, each.
Right, total.
Year. Yeah, I love naps. I need a nap. I need a nap to reset after the show. I need a nap to reset my brain, and I'm good the rest of the day.
But think about, because you're very blessed where your daughter's in daycare during that time.
I can't wait to see where this is going.
I can't imagine having a few hours, because when I leave the show, my husband and I trade off. Then he works, so we don't have to have childcare, because childcare is super expensive.
Very expensive.
But I can't imagine 2 or 3 hours just alone to accomplish something. I feel like I would speak a third language. I feel like I could do so much. And you have a couple hours. Think of the things you could do. You always say that you want to do 2 things a day. You could probably do them.
Yeah, one of them is napping every day. It's always on the list of nap. Yeah. Yeah, we tried the no daycare thing, but Megan has a lot of conference calls in the morning when I'm here. It was impossible. Harper was just going hey, what's going on? Want to play? And I was it just did not work. It was impossible to do the no. Trust me, that money be a nice little raise. Can't wait till she gets into kindergarten when we give ourselves a $20,000 a year plus raise. Until
you decide to do the private school kindergarten because you think she's advanced. They always get you. You think you won't, and then you're your kid's special, and you're okay.
That brings up an interesting moment that Case doesn't know, but so over the weekend when I was watching Harper when Megan was out of town.
Being a parent, yes.
Being a parent.
You were her father over the weekend?
It was a great father-daughter weekend.
No, it sounds like it.
And I took Harper to this class. It's a kind of, I want to say, Kid Strong. It's a physical fitness type of class where you compete and do things. And I was texting Megan during it saying how well Harper was doing with the push-ups, with the balance beam, all this. And I accidentally sent Kenzie one of the videos and texts, and I said, see how much better Harper is than all the other kids in this
That's what he
class?
wrote me. I swear to God. He's like, she listens way better, and she's so much better at everything than all these other kids.
And
I was like, cool.
To Kenzie's credit, she just said cool, but in my head, I'm like, I rip on maybe parents that go too far with being, the super jock dad. And Kenzie just saw how I'm going to become that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, Harper, you can kick that kid's ass. You can do anything you want. You're the best.
Mind you, everyone's like 3, and he's like, look at these a-holes.
And I've also seen your kid listen. I can't imagine she's a better listener than anybody else.
Believe it or not, in these classes, she listens to the teachers. She just doesn't listen.
She just doesn't respect
Because-
you.
She doesn't listen to me.
I was
Got
just going
it.
to say
Yeah.
that, Case.
Okay.
Boy, does she have respect for other people and our
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, Universal Studios, she ran like the wind, like Forrest Gump away from
You
me.
got to bring that teacher next year to Universal.
Kenzie was laughing at me during that because red light is the code to stop when she runs, and I'm screaming at Universal, red light! Red light! And she's not stopping. She's
I go, I think the only person who knows what that code means is you. I go, you got to get above with a different code.
she used to know.
You need to yell, no Christmas presents.
I don't know if that would work either. She just wants away from me. Okay, so Kenzie says naps. You'll save 2 days of time a year if you just give this up. I think
And I think a lot of people cat nap here and there, which I don't know. There's probably gonna be people who defend their cat naps. I don't know if that really does anything for you. If you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit down for 10 minutes. Could you do something else with that 10 minutes that really gets you going? Does that make you drag the rest of the day? I feel like people waste time sometimes with cat naps.
I will say there's scientific evidence that you take a 10 to 20 minute siesta and you will be way more productive the rest of the day. There's
You just talk down to me like that, like I can't understand the word nap. Like, let me say it in your language.
Kids, do you feel like your culture's been well represented this
Oh,
morning?
yeah, no, now I feel. Thank God
Yes.
you said siesta. I didn't know what we were talking about.
i.e. naps.
Brian, king of Spanglish, am I right? Thank you. Thank you for weaving it in.
A siesta is a good thing. We should all be, the Japanese people do it and Hispanic people do it, and they're all more productive the rest of the
Not
day.
a Japanese word.
It's not Japanese, siesta. I know that. But they
thank
do
you.
it, and they're way more productive.
Are Japanese people known for taking naps?
After lunch, they take a nap in the workforce, and they are way more productive than we are.
All right.
Yep, after lunch siesta, or I don't know what it is in Japanese. I'll look up nap while you give your answer, Case. How do you say nap in Japanese?
I feel like you're going to see the word and not know how to pronounce it. I'm going to be honest.
Let's see what happens. See if Spanish comes up first. Japanese. Herun.
Do you want to hit the audio of it?
Let's see
It
here.
should give you a little pronunciation.
Yeah, let's do that real quick here.
昼寝
Wow, you were way off.
Okay, so
You
just
were
a different
way
word.
off.
Wait, let's try this one.
nap
Okay.
Nailed it.
昼寝
You didn't that?
昼寝
Hidone. Hidone.
昼寝
Hidone.
nap
Our language sucks, right? Like, it's not fun. The
Yeah.
other languages sound so much better.
Yep, nap. That's it. Case. So you could save 2 days a year in time if you stop doing this.
Is it stop saying hello to people every time you see them? We waste so much time. We go, hi, how are you? I just get into the conversation.
Just
I
get-
know. I see you every day. Just
Brian
go.
loves that
Oh
part.
my god.
Well, I don't know how to approach Case when he comes in because I say, yo.
And I can tell that there's been some tension when I've come in lately.
Oh, yeah?
I felt like there was this morning.
Oh, there isn't. I just don't know what to do anymore because I say yo and you don't say anything. I don't know what to do.
Well, you got to remember the
You
first
guys having
time
beef in the morning? I don't know about.
I felt like he was kind of upset at me this morning.
I was not.
Why? What happened?
I said yo, and I didn't say much afterward anymore. I used to get right into it, and then I feel like I need him to warm up. I've learned that about Case.
No, I warm up before I walk in the room now. By the time I walk in the room that we're currently sitting in, I'm ready to go. I don't love the yo. The problem is that sometimes I actually say hi back, but it's the first time that I've talked to anybody that day, and so
Sure.
it comes out as like a silent hi, and then I realize you don't hear me, but then I don't want to go back and say it again.
Well, I'm glad we're talking this out right now.
No, it's good. It's healthy.
This is really healthy.
But I did feel like you were maybe mad at me this morning.
I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm trying to learn because it's. By the way, people, it's like 3:34 in the morning when this happens. So it is the
No
first
one's
time.
weird to me at 5:50 when I get here.
Yeah, we're all warmed up by the time you get in
Done
here.
a show by the time you got here.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, the pre-show podcast will drop
We're
sometime
doing
later.
like U.S. politics an hour before you get here.
Yeah, I was like, everyone's in a great mood. I love it.
So Case says eliminating hello, and all the small talk to build up. Just get right into. So who'd you vote for? Just get right into it. Just do that. That'd be great. All right, after Third Eye Blind, we will tell you what the answer is, how you can save 2 days a year in time if you just stop doing this, and those Daniel Sloss tickets. Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Very funny comedian Daniel Sloss playing the auditorium. Those tickets coming up in about 120 seconds. But first, a fact that makes your brain go. You can save 2 days a year in time if you stop doing this. I said I would have a huge problem doing this. I didn't think Kenzie and Case would necessarily have a big problem doing this. Kenzie said naps. And Case said saying, hello, how you doing? Oh, like that shirt. Instead of just getting right to the conversation with like, you're a real a-hole in that meeting. Let's talk about it. On the text line, some good guesses. Some said doom scrolling. I would think that would save a lot more than 2 days of time. Stop doom scrolling. Others said taking the stairs rather than waiting for an elevator. That's interesting. Also healthy if you do that. All those are wrong. But Case is very close. It's not getting rid of saying hello. A study of 2,000 Australians who went to 25 social events per year said if they stopped saying goodbye, they would save 2 days in a year in time, because the goodbye is never a quick goodbye. You have to go on there and say goodbye, go around the room to all those people of 25 people saying goodbye. They also, oh, by the way, what are you doing Tuesday? Want to get lunch or whatever? It turns into this long, drawn-out goodbye.
Turns into plans with your friends. What a waste of time.
Yeah, God forbid. God forbid you have friends that do stuff. But anytime you say goodbye at a gathering of 25 people or more, it takes way so much time. If you just say Houdini, just get the hell out of there, they're not going to hate you for it. But I have a hard time with that. I small talk and say goodbye to everybody in the room. So, Kenzie, do you do that, or am I right about you saying that you probably don't do that, or at least you could get rid of that pretty easy?
Well, it depends. If I'm at like a huge, okay, let's say Twisted, all right? I am not going to take my time to say goodbye to everybody because every single person we work with is there. I'm going to see them 4 nights in a row, typically. That's not an announcement for this upcoming year, just traditionally been about 4.
But if you've never been to Twisted, Kenzie has velvet ropes up outside and says goodbye to all 4,500 people leaving like a receiving line at a wedding.
Yeah,
she does
like,
that.
Goodbye. So it's like, I'm not going to do that because that's just, then you would be there for literally 2 more hours if you spent time saying goodbye to every single person.
Sure.
But I do that at like a boutique event. If I only have like 10 friends there or something like that, like I'm going to say goodbye because I do hope to like make plans with somebody else or I like staying in touch with my friends. I think like as a mom, I have very limited time with my friends, so I try to,
Yeah, well, you're in that world then. 25 people or more, you might waste a day, let's say, if it's 10 people you want to do that with. But, is it wasted time really? Well, you'd save that time, but also to Kenzie's point, it's also maybe productive, valuable time.
Mm-hmm.
Case, do you say goodbye at parties?
No, I like leaving without making an announcement so that then I hope that people are wondering about me later. They're like, oh, where'd he go? I hope he's okay.
Do you think he got killed? Did somebody
I should have been nicer to him and dated him. Yeah. Sounds like Case is like, oh my God, why didn't I date him while he was still here? That's what Case is trying to have.
So you don't say goodbye out of sympathy. You want sympathy. You're playing the victim role by not saying goodbye.
I just want people to think of me. And also, I do quick goodbyes. And I think you guys have both experienced this. That if we're mid conversation and I hit you with all right, well, I'm probably going to be making my way out now. That means I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, well, Case's voice, they're all right, and it's a really high pitch. He goes like, all right, well, I guess we're about done here.
You know what Case says to me? And I think it's because he treats you different. It's kind of like a puppy. He doesn't make eye contact with me, and he doesn't get his voice to a different octave. He makes it sound as boring as possible. He goes, I'll see you tomorrow, Kenzie. really, really fast, so he doesn't, get anything going.
Yep.
See you tomorrow, Kenzie.
Yep, see you tomorrow. Yep.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Coming up in sports, we'll give you the latest medal count. Today, a very important game in the Olympics. And also a lot of coaching promotions with the Bears and other football teams around Chicago. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, we had the fact that makes your brain go. And it was about you can save 2 days of time if you just stop saying goodbye at parties. People chimed in and called that the either Midwestern goodbye, where it takes forever to say goodbye. We had Tino checked in and said, Latinos waste so much time. We have to say hello and goodbye to each individual person in every room in the family gathering. So they go room to room, have all this individual goodbye
with
and hello.
kisses and hugs.
Yes. That's Tino checking in there. And also, someone said at a point you should do this. I never thought of this before. you should just do a group goodbye for the whole room when you're leaving.
Yeah.
Like walk out and just go, all right,
look at me."
everybody.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's like you're saying goodnight on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you have to do.
All right, that's all from me. Have a good one.
And I don't have the same struggle that Latinos have in many ways, but in specifically this context, because most of my family is dead. And so when we do family gatherings, it's not a large group of people. And I still will do the good night, everybody. I'll see you later. We're gonna talk to you later. Have a good time. I don't want to say goodbye to each individual person.
But if you do that, don't people expect an encore? You're going to come back when you say
No,
goodbye?
not for me.
An
They're happy to see me go.
You know, and the band says goodbye, they're not really saying goodbye. Then they do the encore, and then they never say goodbye after the encore. They just kind of go. The encore is the goodbye.
No, I don't feel like my life has been presented with a lot of encore presentations. I think once people see me go behind a curtain, they go, oh, thank God.
That is not true.
I don't know.
I never said that. We like having you around.
Goodbye.
I don't know. We'll
You
see.
said during Lent we're giving some self-respect.
No,
for you.
your challenge to me during Lent was that I show self-love. I never
Yeah.
accepted the challenge.
You should accept it.
It's a big challenge, big hill to climb there.
I don't know how to do it.
Before we move forward and get into sports, we have to pour one out really quick. And this is something, I don't know if it's if you're a Gen Xer, a little bit older in the nostalgia world of this. Because, Kenzie, I can't tell if when you moved to Chicago you did this or not.
Okay.
But Chase Bank is ditching the Chicago Skyline themed cards, the debit cards and the credit cards they do. Now, I can remember back in the day when I moved to Chicago many, many years ago, and Chase used to be First Chicago Bank, or that was a separate bank that Chase ended up swallowing because all the banks, they do that. So,
Hey-oh, good for Chase.
so First Chicago had this beautiful Chicago Skyline debit card. And then it became Bank One, and they still had the card. And then Chase gobbled them up. And then they still had the card. And so I didn't even know they still had the card because I don't have Chase Bank. I don't have Chase as my banker anymore. So do they I guess they
I do. I have Chase Bank. I don't have a Skyline on my card.
you could
That sucks.
yeah, you
I
could
don't think so.
pull it out.
Well,
What's on it?
Let me see that debit card, girl.
what are you saying, crazy? I never opened my debit card. I don't have one. Isn't that weird?
A little bit. You should always have it in your wallet just in case.
Yeah. No, it's never left a drawer at my house. Not activated. I've never done it. I have the Disney one because I thought that'd be fun as a castle on it.
Yeah, it's a castle. It's nice. Well,
I'm like,
Chase,
that's fun.
they've offered the Chicago Skyline for like 20, 30, 40 years at all the banks, and they're getting rid of it. They converted. They're no longer making cards with the image, and they say as people chiming in, left and right. I did too. If I had Chase, I'd want that card because it was really cool. It was really welcoming. It was very Chicago.
Well,
to
did they have a
Skyline.
reason for discontinuing it?
Here's what they said. Spokesman said, the way we process and produce debit cards has evolved.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Chase is the only bank with branches in all lower 48 states, and Chicago is the only market in the country where we offered a debit card featuring a local skyline. That image became, quote, outdated, and updating it would require a significant investment. Because there's
Would it really?
there's new high rises. There's like the St. Regis building is taken over and certainly a big part of the skyline. And the one over, there's the double tower over on Chicago Avenue by Holy Name Cathedral Church. But I mean, I don't think anybody would have complained and said they got it wrong if they kept using the same skyline.
No, I didn't know our skyline changed.
Oh, it's been changing. Oh,
Like
yeah.
currently, because when was the last big
because
building
there's-
that we built?
That there's a new glass one that's curvy, kind of like the Aqua building. And I think it's the third tallest building in Chicago now, and that went up just a few years ago. It was at least finished just
Well,
a few
you're
years
talking about
ago.
St. Regis, right? That's the one on the river there, the three-tier
Right,
one?
because I
Yeah.
used to live in Coast right next to it.
Yeah.
So they were building that when I moved in there. So that was probably maybe then done for 5-ish years if I had to
Well, when I moved,
guesstimate.
it was up as a structure 7 years ago. So, Case, when you got here to go to college, it was probably already kind of up, but it wasn't
Okay.
done yet.
Right,
But that's not on the Skyline card, the Chase Bank's
It's
card.
the third tallest building. It's almost right. It's almost basically in the middle.
Yeah.
You have like Sears, Hancock, and then that's kind of in the middle. It's the third tallest building.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's too hard for them to add it?
I would think not. To be honest, I would think that's where I find a hole. in
They
the
said
story.
it would take a significant investment to print one more building on the Skyline.
Taking a horizontal photo with your phone? I can't believe that. And also, their excuse is, oh, we only do the Skyline card for Chicago. do the Skyline card for every city that has a skyline.
Well, that would be a significant investment.
But that would be
Well,
cool.
But you know what? This is a huge city. Like, maybe only do it for the top 5 largest cities then. Like, you don't need to, like, hit St. Louis with a skyline.
But
Like,
they
this is
have the arch.
Chicago.
They have the arch. That would actually be a great skyline to do.
But you don't have to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Midwest erasure.
So
Well,
what?
I mean-
so what? Superiority. I don't care.
Use a
Move to
better
bigger city.
But use a better example. Let's say Columbus, Ohio's skyline.
Yeah, they don't get one.
we don't
but
need one. They don't. Sorry, Columbus. You
New
don't need one.
York, L.A., Chicago, St. Louis.
San Francisco's got a nice skyline.
Well, they've got the bridge.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can throw it. Now you guys are getting crazy.
What about Des Moines?
What does Des Moines have?
There's. I've driven by it. There's a couple buildings.
Would they put Caitlin Clark on it, maybe?
Oh,
Do you
that'd be
think
nice.
that would almost be an insult if you printed like 2 buildings on the card? It would kind of almost sound be like satirical. Like, you don't need to bring it up.
Well, they could put corn. They could put farm fields on it instead.
I thought you meant the band.
I can see that I have a debit card.
No, that's for our friends in Bakersfield, California.
Oh my God! Got a corn debit card would be badass.
Would it?
Your PIN numbers. It's Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.